Yo, welcome back to Survival Sunday. We're back with some 7 Days to Die. I have made a couple of setting changes. Now that I'm going to not streaming and recording mostly, I've lessened the amount of time that it takes for a 24-hour cycle. So instead of 2 hours, it's an hour and a half. Let's do this. These are still going to be less edited things. Mostly just gonna be chatting, that kind of shit. Probably not gonna edit them down too much, at least for the remainder of the 7 Days to Die stuff. But we'll see in the future what, in future survival type games, what we'll do. Okay, back in here. I believe that. Yeah, we already spent our points. It's the end of day 2. We cleared out this last time. What I want to do is continue to clear it out a little bit throughout the night, and then from there we'll go out and do maybe more quests and explore tomorrow. Okay. I also need to find a wrench so I can start taking shit apart as well, because like stuff like this. Oh no, that's wood. But like appliances and that kind of shit, it would be pointless. I'm gonna keep this. No, it'd be pointless to not pointless, but it's a waste to just break them with an axe versus actually wrenching them down. And luckily things should go a lot faster now that we have the 24-hour cycle being a lot less than it was last time, at least, because that was more of like a stream thing. This, I also just want to make it to day 7 a lot faster. Like normally I will just play on 2 hours, but oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I made some eggs. Look at me preparing. It really does not give you that much food. But it is better than... Fuck, I repaired that. It is better than using the cans of food, because later on you can use those for better things. I also like doing this because having a more open base, one, allows you to place more shit down, but two, it just feels a lot less cluttered, you know? Okay. The only thing, I kind of want to get rid of this too. It's been annoying me from the start because of the light not being able to reach to the other side, which is pretty annoying, if I'm being completely honest. But soon enough it'll be 4, and then we can go get more quests, because questing is a great way to get supplies and get XP and rewards at the same time. It's always what I do with these early stages of 7 Days to Die. You can do it pretty late into the game too. I also want to start working on finding a place to do the first 7th day. I never what are the words I'm trying to find? Well, I never like fully build my first 7th day base. I just find a place that looks okay, fortify it, that kind of shit. Just because you realistically spend the first 7 days just getting materials and supplies. Like, I'd rather spend the time getting enough ammo, or, yeah, I don't know, or gathering enough heals and shit like that, and finding actual weapons. Which is making me think that after I break this wall, and maybe this one, that I'll just go out and start looting random buildings. Because I do need supplies, and especially now that we have a more of a time crunch, I do think that we should just spend our time gathering more than anything else, even if it's nighttime and we have to take it slower. Because I have things like, where are the explosives? Like, Molotovs are extraordinarily helpful, and I need to either make or find a shotgun too, because we've found a lot of shells. There we go. We'll get this done. Realistically, there's no need for me to be doing this, but it just messes with me not having it open. It's like I get distracted so easily because like I can do this. Watch. We're gonna have way more light once I can put it, or more useful light once I can put a torch here. So like if we take this one, well, maybe we need a third. Do I have more animal fat? Talking all this shit. Torch. What else do I need? Cloth. I'm gonna make more, yeah. Because animal fat is not hard to come by. Not at all. Especially if I spec into skinning and that kind of shit. I'm curious on what people else, like what else people want to see survival game wise. Because there are a lot of them. I mean, I could always do Minecraft, there's modded Minecraft, there's Conan Exiles, there's The Forest, Sons of the Forest, Project Zomboid. These are all things that I could do, but we'll see. Subnautica is a good one too that I might have to do, especially because that would be fun since I absolutely hate underwater things. One of my biggest fears is open water, and I feel like that's a pretty common one. There's not much to commentate on while I'm doing this kind of shit also, which makes it a struggle, hence why I just want to kind of go, and I'll definitely edit this part down a little bit. I'm just trying to find my like groove with YouTube and everything, and I feel like having days like this, days like Spooky Saturdays, they're gonna be good, because one, the reactions for Spooky Saturday on my second channel, I really enjoy doing those, and just playing scary games in general. I'm not used to doing that, so being able to do that and get that experience on camera is really fun, because it does freak me out. See, this is looking way better. Getting stamina back, but oh, I could fill this with all bookshelves. Be able to put any skill books and such in there. There's not really a need to do that because I'm solo. Usually I will save skill books and everything if I'm playing with others, mainly so that way if they need those skill books it can be very useful to them. Okay, that's good. Kind of want a torch. Oh yeah, we have so many torches, it's insane. That's good. I actually like that. I didn't mean to place that there, but I do not hate it. One in there too. I think that's iron. This room can be used for something in the future, and I'll keep this last torch on me for something useful. Okay. Cool. Meds. Alright, I do have meds on me. Eat this shit, and then let's go out, even though it's nighttime, and loot some buildings. Make sure all this shit is good. I need a torch in this hallway. Better. And a torch down here too. Whatever. Forget that I went knife build. I'll have to come back and loot this shit. Forget that I kind of just cleared the house. I can't see much. Okay. Let's pick a building. Blueberries. Let's go down. Oh, I already hear his on me. Oh, there he is. Fuck. I am sneak attack build, so I need to, yep, there we go. I need to take advantage of that while I can. Did I loot this place? I don't think so. If I didn't loot the car, yeah. I always loot cars out front of places, so if I didn't loot it, then that's a good sign that I did not loot the place. Some dog shit in here. I will take the corn seeds. I'm gonna be a little bit more selective about what I loot. There's 2 zombies here. Is that a zombie or is that a couch? That's a couch. I thought that right there was a zombie. I think there's one there too. Yes. Easy. There's gonna be people behind these too. Fucking, I'm here to get these zombies failed the city. I'm here to take them out. Level 10, baby. No zombies in here, really? Oh. Easy. Holy shit. Okay. Clinical. Taking this shit out clinically. I hear something. 10% more damage to coal and burnt wood. Okay. Treasure Hunters mod. 10% XP. We like that. We don't need the purifier now that we can boil water. I will keep it though, just in case I need it. Always take wood, feather. You know, I don't need sand. Sand is the things that you can like farm. I don't love collecting, just because of how easy it is to get. Oh shit! Oh, I've woken something up. Fucker. Hello? No, we're good. You know what I'm gonna do? Make this a little nicer. Give us some in-game music. Oh shit, she's feral. Ow. Fuck you, bitch. Nope. Okay, I think she's bleeding. This will give us a second. Oh, she immediately broke it. I did not expect that. Whew. It's a lot of XP at least. Kinda killing it, dude. You know, I was thinking about, because I wait until nighttime to put my skill points in every time, and I was thinking how it kind of is a negative for me, but at the same time I do it because it allows me more time in the day, plus it does feel like a bigger difference. But I want to like fast track is a vehicle too. Chicken ration. Vehicle would be extraordinarily nice. Any clothing, armor parts will be helpful. I think we're good. Oh, it's just trash. Fuck trash. Yeah, I think we're good here. Although we didn't really get much. Oh, we definitely searched that. Oh, here's a friend. Damn, I'm surprised that didn't kill him. Oh, because he's feral. That's why. I was just gonna say, given the sneak attack damage and how much damage a rifle does. can't tell if it's feral because it's nighttime. Dude, I have so many hours in this game and I still don't know shit about it. Semi-truck. It's almost 4 in the game anyway, so that'll be helpful. Buy and go. Little convenience store. Or rest stop. Looks like there's food in there, which is helpful. No, can't go through there. Sure, I'll take this. Little backpack action. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the way in. I fucking knew he was gonna be there too. Fuck you. Easy. That shit kinda hurt. Like wasting up these heals. What I should have done is grabbed painkillers. That is a bird. Bitch. I mean, good thing about a knife build. Fuck. Is always having a knife on you. For this. Easy. Okay, how the fuck? Oh yeah. That was so loud. Oh my god, scared the shit out of me, dude. Easy. Off with that. Hey, it'll calm me down. Some yucca fruit. Okay, that's out. Give me that arrow back. Fuck you. Thank you for the loot. I love looting mid combat. Fuck your feet. Hello? Alright, I think we're clear. I'm just gonna, since I'm going back anyway, I'm gonna loot everything till I can't. And I'll just drop this off, go grab a quest, and we'll be good. These, dude, looting is so much fun in every single game. I enjoy it a lot. Although I could never get into, like, those Tarkov type games. Or Tarkov specifically. I just also don't love playing certain games like that alone. Which definitely narrows down the amount of time you can play it. I did like Dark and Darker. That's a fun game. I might play some of that on the YouTubes. I wonder how that game is doing. Seed harvest. Dog food. That's very helpful for learning elixirs. But what I was gonna say is I haven't played that game in so long. I don't even know if there are a ton of active players in it or what. The Dark and Darker game. Of course, that food pile was a pile of shit. Ooh, animal fat. That I will take. Okay. Let's go put this shit away and keep it moving. Where the fuck is my house? Oh, it's that way. Fuck these things. Hell yeah. Easy. That's why I like the rifle. It's an enjoyable time. Sniping things. I need a scope for it, but not really. I mean, ooh. I'm just fucking laying these things out. I mean, goddamn. The music is so quiet. There we go. It's still pretty quiet. I'm gonna do a little settings, Andy. I don't want it to be louder than certain other things. It's always good to change your volume in the middle of recording something, you know? Just so that later on when you're editing, you have to fix it, you know? This is my house. You do remember how to get down. I think I'm going the right way. Yes, because I go here and then left, you know, and down. When did I drink coffee? I don't remember doing that. Is that what that means? That symbol down there? Oh, it's a smoothie that I drank, which I also don't remember doing. Alright. Let's auto sort this shit. Sell. There we go. Seeds and plants. Walk out of here. Okay, good there. I would organize that better, but I'm too lazy. What do I have in my boots? Oh, impact brace. Okay, I was gonna say I already have one of those. Oh, this shit too. No, okay. I thought it would automatically do it. Parts, general, lots of springs in there. Alright, let's go get a job. Sorry, I didn't have a trigger warning for that word. Alright. Potato seed. And here we are. Hello, Mr. Wrecked.
Morning. If you try to say it's a good morning, there's the goddamn door.
Okay. Alright. Let's clear these zombies.
Jerk. Word of advice. Next time, bathe before coming to a job interview.
I'll keep that in mind, Wrecked. I always like picking the closer ones first and go from there. I don't think I've looted this place. Let's do a little pre-loot. An angry pre-loot. Scared the fuck out of me. Where are they gonna come from? There we go. Fuck you. Destroyed. I also did want to talk a little bit about Peacemaker, now that it's kind of timely. I watched all of it. I thought it was very good. I don't fully sympathize with people that say that the finale was underwhelming. It was a little bit, but at the same time, I mean, like, it just didn't have the crazy shit, you know what I mean? I mean, it had some cool reveals, like Salvation and Checkmate. Both things that I'm not entirely familiar with, but I'm excited about. And I'm kind of glad that I'm not familiar with them. That's why I'm excited about the DCU, is because, like, I know a lot about Batman specifically, but other than that, I don't know too much about the DC comics. And to me, it's just that kind of shit. Like, the finale was exciting for me, and I thought there were a lot of very good character moments in there, and I think that was the most important part for me. Hold on, I'm trying to talk to you, but at the same time, I understand what people are saying. That it, like, comparing it to like the first one, the first season finale, obviously didn't have the quote-unquote Justice League, or in this case the Justice Gang didn't show up, but we did have Lex, not in the finale, but I thought it was cool to see him at all in the show. And I thought that I don't really understand why people are upset that, like, Chris or Peacemaker didn't have a good character arc. He had a great character arc, and even though it was ripped away from him, that's just gonna be cool to see how he deals with it. You know, he had it ripped away from him by being put in Salvation, and he still had his moment before that, you know what I mean? Like, he gave himself away, he, like, turned himself in, basically, and I think that that's a massive moment for him, regardless of if he, hold on. Regardless of if not Frank Castle, I always call him Frank Castle because his real name is Frank Grillo, Rick Flag Sr. Regardless of if he got his revenge and threw him in Salvation, Chris still had that character arc, and now we get to see hopefully get to see a version of him that has to deal with what it's like living in Salvation. And that means we're only gonna, like, if that's the setup for the next Superman movie, we should be excited as Peacemaker fans that he's probably gonna be in that movie and play a semi-important role. I don't know. People also just, to be honest with you, you live a lot happier life if you just don't read people's opinions online. Because I feel like the general consensus is that it was good. And I didn't feel robbed at all. Like, some people were saying that, like, it just felt like a big music video, and I don't know. I disagree with a lot of what people online are saying, and I'm not saying that they're entirely wrong, because this season did. I'm not a movie critic, nor am I, like, an expert or at all on TV shows, movies, anything like that. But something did fall a tiny bit flat for me this season, and I can't really describe what it was. Ooh, that's a great upgrade. It was just more of a feeling. Like, that's how I've been going about things, is just feeling. How did it make me feel? That's why I love the Superman movie, because of the way it made me feel, regardless of anything else. That's how I judge a movie first and foremost. Like, if I'm rating a movie, if it made me cry, if it made me feel something like extraordinary, then it's a 10 for me, because that's the most important part, in my opinion. And I feel like, in a roundabout way, a lot of the moments in the finale of Peacemaker season 2 were rewarding. If that makes any sense. All the character moments, all of those things, they had an emotional factor that was good and fulfilling, regardless of if it wasn't the craziest jaw-dropping spectacle that was the season 1 finale. I hope that what I'm saying is getting across. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the season overall. I do feel like some of the middle episodes of the season were a little bit slow, but at the same time slow in the way that I'm talking about. Is like maybe not super action heavy, but very character heavy and things like that.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
I will take your ammo. Another zombie clear.
Don't just stand
Bye.
there with your thumb up your ass.
I don't know, I liked it, and I'm
job done.
I liked it, and I'm very excited for what the future holds. I'm excited for Lanterns, for Supergirl, for Man of Tomorrow, for Clayface, all of it. And the most important thing for me, not the most important, but something I'm very excited about, is seeing what James Gunn will do with Batman, or what he allows someone else to do for Batman. I am not one of the people that think that Robert Pattinson's Batman should be in the DCU. I wasn't the greatest fan of the movie. I thought it was shot beautifully, had a great score and everything like that. For me, the pacing wasn't all there, and the story didn't add up to the way I enjoy Batman. A lot of the detective stuff wasn't quite as detective-y as I would have liked. He was a very thuggish Batman, which is fine. It just is not the way I enjoy Batman. My favorite iteration of Batman, there are two. One is the video games, which are the Arkham games. Hard to beat that. It really is, and it is a different medium. But I also enjoyed the Christopher Nolan Batmans. Those were great movies. But I know that James Gunn cares about the story a lot, and that his #1 priority is good stories, so I am very excited to see what he has in store for Batman in the future of the DCU. Anyway, I just wanted to rant about that a little bit while stabbing zombies in the face. No birds? I mean, I'm fine with it. Don't do it. Go. I'll also say, I don't want to start any wars. Another reason just to never go online is that all these, like, quote unquote, I'm not saying all of them, but Zack Snyder fans that are relentlessly finding whatever reason they can to shit on anything James Gunn even breathes on. I think that's super unfair. And I think that they need to let it go. And I also believe that other than Man of Steel, which was okay as a movie, not good as a Superman movie, and I love Henry Cavill, but those movies were bad. Batman versus Superman, bad. Whatever, I mean, even the Snyder cut of the Justice League, not good. I mean, it was pretentious and fucking way too drawn out and like artsy and in a terrible way. I wasn't a few, so those, just not to shit relentlessly on his work, but let it go. I mean, there's a reason why they aren't making those anymore. And people need to accept that and be excited. You know what I mean? Be excited about what's to come. I mean, you don't have to watch it, but also just no matter what you do, you're shitting on anything that James Gunn does. I mean, that's insane. How, for one person, are you that big of a hater? Like, clearly you don't have much going else on in your life if that's what you're talking about. If that's all you talk about, because it is all they talk about. I will admit, on the other side, there are a lot of people that bring up the Snyder fans quite often, but at the same time, it's not for no reason. They'll act like they don't say anything, but under every James Gunn post, I see a fucking, like on Instagram, a fucking gif of Henry Cavill Superman, which is a clear fucking like shot. You know what I mean? It annoys me. Be excited about something, you know what I mean? Especially a movie so like hopeful and happy and fun as the Superman movie was. How do you hate something like that? I understand, like, a lot of the times all like the critiques I'll see are like nitpicky ones, which is fine. You're allowed to dislike something, you're allowed to pick apart something, but just don't, I don't know. It goes back to what I was saying about how I have started to enjoy movies, which is just the feeling of them, first and foremost. And a lot of that has to do with good writing, directing, pacing, and all of that. But like, if a movie like Superman can make you feel hopeful afterwards, make you love the people around you more, as James Gunn has said, I feel like that's more important than some cool slow-mo action shots from 2013 that you are desperately clinging on to. You know what I mean? Like, the fact of the matter is, that writing of that was not good. I didn't enjoy it. And I know I'm being hypocritical by, like, on one hand saying, oh, you shouldn't shit on James Gunn stuff while shitting on Zack Snyder stuff, but at the same time, I don't know. I really shouldn't, because Zack Snyder has been very vocal about supporting James Gunn, and I respect that a lot. It's just that it's hard to ignore the online stuff of his fans being so obnoxious. They're just so annoying.
Good. Well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid. I'd say it's been an
It's
honor
like you
to
sit
work
there
with
and
you,
try to
but it would be
enjoy
a
something,
lie.
and let's say I love Superman, which I did. I really like that movie, and I go on Instagram, and a lot of my feed has the clips of Superman, you know, or like behind the scenes stuff, and under every single post in the comments is like, bring back Snyderverse, you know, it's shit like that. And it's like, come on, dude. One, it's never gonna happen, because it shouldn't. And two, just as Zack Snyder has, support the new stuff. You're allowed to enjoy the old stuff as much as I've shit on it. It's just I don't know. I'm very passionate about it because I do enjoy superhero stuff a lot. And Marvel's let me down recently, let all of us down recently. So to have something as cool as what James Gunn has been releasing, it's just exciting. And to see other people shit on it for some shit in the past really annoys me. It really does. It's not productive. And it's kind of fucked up, you know what I mean? You have a guy fucking trying to fix some beloved characters, trying to give us a universe filled with those characters that we like so much, in different and new ways, trying to stay as close to the original source material as possible, and then you have people shitting on him for it. You know what I mean? It's cringe. It is very cringe. And it upsets me, if you couldn't tell. There's so many other things too that I want to talk about when it comes to like Superman and some political stuff when it comes to that as well. But I think I'm going to avoid it just because of how much I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid that. Mods. Okay, sweet. Let's go get this buried supplies. Do I have enough food and water? That is the question. Can I make more eggs? I can make 3 more eggs. That's not really a ton. What's gonna make? I can make some boiled meat. There we go. This will be good to come back to. Trying to think of what else. I can bring this coffee too, that'll be helpful. Alright. I don't think I'll need it, but coffee's nice to have. Yeah, I don't want to end that conversation on a negative tone. The most important thing for me is the fact that we're getting these movies and shows and everything, and I'm really excited about all of them. That's what's most important to me, regardless of what idiots say online, you know what I mean? And feel free to disagree with me. I will have a conversation about it. I'm not one-sided about this, you know what I mean? I'm willing to hear the other side of it, but it's just overall, for me, it feels, I don't know, it feels edgy and cringe to not like anything, because that's what it feels like. I mean, wouldn't you guys be happier if you just allowed yourself to enjoy a new Superman? I mean, come on. Sure. I wish I would have played the Arkham games on stream or on video. I do have some ideas about going back to those and doing some like challenges with them and everything, or maybe just even replaying them on video. But I do have plenty of games that I'm excited about playing that I have not played before. Like, I love medieval shit. Like I've played like the first 10-15 minutes, like the first very early stages of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and that's a game I plan on playing. Is that and 2, you know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna be a lot of fun, and the only reason why I'm thinking about it is because I've been watching the show Vikings, and that, like, it does show a lot of like England, and spoiler alert, it does show a lot of that kind of stuff in the early days. And I know it's different time periods, but at the same time, that vibe. And I also just went to the Renaissance Festival. That doesn't help. That vibe is so cool to me. And I have heard very good things about those games. I might play Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 sooner rather than later. Just fantasy stuff, you know? Whether it be fiction or non-fiction. It's a lot of fun. I do want to finish the Mass Effect games before I do any of that. Which I know is not necessary, but I do enjoy those games. I've sort of neglected the second one a little bit, which is unfortunate. I don't know. I hope if you're still watching this that you understand that this is going to be the vibe for these Survival Sundays. It's just me chatting about stuff that's going on. I'm going to try to not get political in these, but a lot of what happens nowadays is sadly political. So it's kind of hard to avoid. Like, I already did it in a Spooky Saturday reaction recently. The one that went up yesterday. One of the ones that went up yesterday. Well, sort of. It wasn't really political. It definitely showed, like, my opinions on certain aspects of things. I'm not going to go too much further into detail, but you can see it in the video. Yeah. That was fast. Kind of rush through that. Yeah, I'm probably only going to do one day at a time for these Survival Sunday things, till we hit day 7, and we'll go from there. See what we do. Also, at any point, I mean, my decision making when it comes to content flips so much. At any point, I might just decide to like make these way more edited than they are. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to find my groove. Like, gaming is really important to me. And that's kind of why I separated this channel from the second one where we do reacts and stuff, is because I want this to be all gaming stuff, whether that be reactions to trailers for new games, to playing new games, to doing like gaming challenges and shit like that. That's all I want it to be. Then the other one, where I have things like, I'm really excited about like doing album reactions. Whether that be, because I like a lot of different kinds of music, whether that be metal reactions, rap reactions, other hip-hop things, it'd be good.
Morning. Congratulations. Here's your reward. Sucker.
Let's go.
Name's not important. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass.
Yeah.
Get the job done.
I wonder if it'll ever be nice to me. I wonder if I'm like at tier 6 ones, if it'll be nice. I doubt it. Oh, one thing is that I was playing Soma. If you saw the videos, you saw them. If you didn't, they're gone, because I recorded one where I lost all of the footage. I was very proud of the episode, and then I realized that OBS was not recording at all. It was just my face mostly. The game was frozen completely because of the way that I put it in, and it was all because I didn't want to have my face on the second screen, on my second monitor. I tabbed it out, and because of that, I never realized that it didn't record, so that's gone. So we're just gonna have to pick another game for I think I did Inside for this for yesterday's, but that really sucks, all because I didn't want to look at myself in the second monitor. But it's very important. Like right now I have it open so I can actually see what I'm recording and if it's working, because dude, that was such a good episode, and all I have is my facial reactions to it and like a frozen still of the Soma logo. It's annoying. Very, very annoying. And that only reason I brought that up is because it just goes to show how much I can change up shit as we go. And a similar thing happened to the Cyberpunk thing. That's why I'm saving the Cyberpunk Evil playthrough. Also another one that if you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. That actually might still be up. But I unlisted Soma because I can't have a second episode because it's gone. That's why I'm saving some of the more important games, in my opinion, for when I have more of a handle of this. Because to me, this is a learning experience. I would like to learn how to edit better, how to publicly speak better, that kind of shit. I want to learn the algorithm well as well. Obviously, I could be doing things differently. But I'm kind of also just doing it the way I like to. The only thing I'm doing differently, not differently, but like with the trend, is trying to do as many like YouTube shorts as possible. And TikToks and those short form things. And I wish I could stream, but my internet right now is so spotty that it's just not possible for me. Hence why I'm doing these more recorded type videos. Will you shut up? Because I'll have good nights with it. But also then the next day have a really shitty night where it's like my bit rate plummets and there's no reason for it. Just the place that I'm currently living is not conducive to that. But I'll come back to it eventually. I do also kind of like the freedom of the recorded stuff. It's not live, so I can mess up that sort of shit. Yet another reason why these are important to me, like these survival Sundays, because it's like streaming. I mean, this is essentially what I would be doing anyway. Is just chatting with people. I wonder if it'd be faster to do this. No, I was just thinking because it's leather, if I could do that. Who knows? Well, I know it didn't work. This guy is so annoying. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a mine for just a second. It was not. Oh, I'm thirsty. Easy. Oh shit. Fuck you. I thought he died. I'm also pondering the idea. Ooh, a headlamp, that's very helpful. I'm also pondering the idea of doing some sort of D&D related content, Dungeons and Dragons related content on this, I don't know if this channel or what, but because that is something I'm passionate about and enjoy as well, but I don't know what I'd do with it yet. I have a lot of ideas floating around, and not a lot of ways to do those ideas, both for financial and there's a lot of reasons why I can't do certain ideas at the moment, but I'm hoping eventually I can, because I have a lot of ideas that I think are creative. Fuck that rabbit. Did I kill him? I must have. Let me skin this. Let's skin this little guy. I don't recommend hunting rabbits with 7.62. However, it seems to work in this game. That's a police car. You can pick those locks, but then they'll set off, I think. There's something with those where it like spawns a whole bunch of zombies around it. I'm not gonna mess with it. Biatch. Shit on. Yeah, I don't know. What I really want to do is just find something creative to do with my life. Like the idea of making something that impacts other people excites me. That idea, like the feeling that you get when you consume art, when you consume video games, when you consume a good TV show or a movie. I want to be able to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know how, if I'm being completely honest. What aspects of it that I want to do, I haven't taken steps that most people should in order to do those things, but I also think there's an advantage in just finding it, you know? Just trying a whole bunch of stuff out until you find it. And that's the hope through all this. It's like a therapy session on a fucking... Because the odds are no one's probably watching this. If I'm being completely honest with myself, at least right now, maybe in the future people will go back and watch these. But I don't have a big enough audience for something like this. However, I don't really care. I'm gonna do it anyway because it's what I want to do. And I think that this will be cool to come back, like these will be cool to come back and look at, you know what I mean? Watch, to get the state of mind I was in at this time. If that makes any sense. I'm also just overthinking what this is. You know, just chilling, playing. There must be a place I'm missing in here. Easy. And we're at the stage where we've done too many quests, which is fine. We can still go loot. I might work on the base a little bit. I don't know. We're gonna wing it. I mean, this whole thing is winged. I just pressed record. Record not having a chat to talk to, just having a screen and a webcam to talk to. Oh, if I would have hit that shot. Easy. I also had an idea to do like, see, the logistics of this is difficult. Now that we're still on content shit, I had an idea of doing like cinematic intros for videos, like filming stuff for like a Mass Effect playthrough. I have an intro for it that plays at the beginning of every single episode, or for any of the playthrough stuff. But in my head, the logistics of filming something like that without a nice camera, without people to help me film comfortably, because asking people to do something like that is a hurdle in and of itself. What the fuck? But that just goes to show, ow, the sort of, it's not analysis paralysis, but it's something similar. Of like wanting to do something, thinking about doing it, and not following through. Maybe because of the logistics, but that also could just be an excuse that I'm having, you know? Oh, I'm hungry. We'll eat one. That is some thick soup. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Do I have steroids? I do. Yes. I need to figure out how to make those and have them on hand at all times. I don't care if it makes you thirsty. Being able to sprint when encumbered, very helpful thing. This motel could be interesting for a 7th day. I do need to look for a place. If I'm being completely honest. I'm still gonna grab the other quest from here. Just because.
Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free? Damn.
This is not my first job, mister.
Well, word of advice. Next time, bathe before coming to a job interview.
Cause you can still get the benefit. You can still get the reward for it. You just won't move up in tiers. Like, that's what that symbol at the bottom left means. We put all this shit away and we'll go do that quest. And I think I'll make day 4 me searching for a place. Or if we had time, I'll do it in this one too, but we'll see. I'm zooming. Holy shit. EC. So much shit. You see how nice it is having a... Oh, these must be done. Mostly. See how nice it is having an actual organized place? It's a lot of eggs. Meds. Oh wow. I have a lot of first aid kits. I need a level 2 helmet is what I need. Can I make that? I can. But I don't think that helps me. I think I need level 3. I do. I do need level 3. That's okay. Because it's at 3 is when you get 2. It's a whole thing. Alright. Cleared that. Yeah, no, if anyone's actually listening to this, I'm curious on what topics you want to hear. The initial benefit of this was going to be to have chat ask me questions, but since I'm not streaming it, it's a whole other thing. Like, I want to, obviously, as they come up, organically talk about things, stories, that kind of shit, but at the same time, I'm also willing to hear suggestions, because I have a lot of opinions. And I know that nobody cares about my opinions, but maybe some people do. Oh, another idea I had for content was doing like cosplays for these things. Like, if I were to do a Kingdom Come playthrough, fucking wearing a medieval outfit for that, you know what I mean? But these things require money, and that's wherein lies the main problem, is money. But I don't know. It'd be worth the investment on some of them just for the fun. For the fun of it. And the creative expression. Oh. Please be real food. Yay. I love the new textures in this game. Eat these boiled eggs. Nom nom nom. Oh, what the fuck? Well, let me stop doing that before I fall through the world and lose all my shit. I knew someone would be in here. Sorry, I'm distracted. I saw my mic moving up and there were no sounds. Ooh, mushrooms. I'm gonna mark this place for mushrooms. Because at some point, I'll go to these places and gather material once I have the skill for it. Building cube. Give me the wood from that, please. Give it to me. Another thing that I'm slightly frustrated about that I'll talk about is that I applied to free 2RP, the RP server that Spaceboy and all of them hopped on. I was in unscripted and purple before that, and I got denied, unfortunately. I'm not sure why, but I was having fun RPing, and unfortunately I'll have to find another place to do it because I do want to make RP videos, but I will need to... I feel like I didn't find a stash down here. I feel like that... Oh, I'm gonna drown. Did I find the stash? Whatever. Let me get my stamina back. Am I gonna die? How the fuck do you get out? Well... Yeah, no, I enjoyed... I don't know if it's because I don't have a lot of experience role-playing. That's probably the main reason. But it does upset me a little bit, you know. Not at them, but just at myself for messing up the application, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'll reapply. And I'll apply it for some others. Like, there's some public ones that are definitely fun. Okay. Like, I was on Prodigy RP, and this is Grand Theft Auto roleplay, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. Like, I played on Prodigy Public for a little bit. It's just so difficult to get in. Unless you pay for their queue priority stuff, they just have a lot of people that want to play. And that is kind of annoying, but at the same time, I get it. No Pixel Public does have less of an issue of wait time, so I might go back to that. I probably will go back to that, to be honest, at some point. I don't know. I enjoyed role-playing a lot. And I still will probably at some point put together a video of my time on unscripted RP. Because it was a lot of fun. I played a character named Davy Jackson, who was very, let's say neurodivergent is the term for it. He was just a silly guy. Who I played up his willingness to basically do anything to please other people. It was a good time. When I describe it, it sounds dumb, but maybe you'll see a video come out about it. The problem is I have 40 hours worth of footage to go through. And that shit is a lot. And I also want to keep up on Mass Effect stuff and this and Spooky Saturday and the second channel stuff. So editing a 40-hour video, not a 40-hour video, but going through 40 hours worth of footage is definitely a struggle. I want to get honey out of this eventually, because those things produce honey, or they can, which is great for infections, which I am sure to get. Yep, that does give me animal fat. We like that. Just kind of grabbing everything right now, since I'm gonna have to go back and put all this shit away anyway after I don't have to. But having some pile up of like lead and other things will be helpful before I farm it in the future. And I've never listened to the music in game before. It's haunting. It's good. Because usually on survival games like this, as play my own music. Hard to do that on
It was a lot
video,
that
though.
smirk off your face.
My bad.
Doing one job doesn't make us pals. Got it?
Roger.
Quit gawking. Either buy something or piss off.
Have anything cool weapon-wise? No.
Well, there's a fucking door. Why don't you use it?
I might, dude. Ooh, learning elixir. 7 of them. God damn. They're expensive though. I might see if I have enough to buy some of those, or sell enough shit to buy some of those, because for the 7th day, dude, you can rack up levels so fast. That's the strat, really, is just to drink 1 or 2 of those right before the 7th day kicks off. It really does help. That's another reason why I want to try games I haven't played before for the Survival Sunday, is because I know a lot about this game. Not everything, obviously. Don't want to sound arrogant, but I do have 850 hours in the game. So there's a certain way that I play every single time. Although I've never played solo for this long. It is definitely an interesting challenge, as I said in the last episode, of like having to get all the skills yourself versus being able to split them up and move the progression a lot faster. It's a new and interesting challenge. I need more agua. Enough wood in there? I'll just put that. Let's see. Alright, let's go loot some random shit. Okay, let's pick a place. We'll keep going down. Go street by street. We looted this. We've looted that multiple times. I think we just looted this as well. There's a house down there though that we haven't been to. Plus, the further we go out into the trees, what is that tent? More likely we are to find an animal. Should have seen that coming. Fine, just more XP. Easy peasy. Beds. Okay. Might as well grab that. Shit on. More animal fat. Anyone else? Dude, I'm all over the place with my topics, but the music in Vikings is so fucking good. Music is such an important thing for me in TV shows and movies. But like the bass line that goes behind every single scene in that show is so attention grabbing. It's also why I'm a huge fan of James Gunn. Is he has some fantastic music choices. And even the score that he did, he didn't make the score, but even the score that he used in Superman, which is different from what he normally does, was so good. I know it was based on the John Williams one, and that's great. I'm surprised that Sami didn't hear me. I shot his arm off with a bow. I feel like that'd be hard to do. Speaking of shooting things, went to the Renaissance Festival, as I said earlier. Did some axe throwing, which I'll show right here of me doing it.
Nathan got one. I got a bullseye.
It was fun. It was a good time. I love the Renaissance Festival. It is a very good time. Hence why I have been talking about the Renaissance vibe and like the medieval times vibe. Not the Renaissance specifically, but just that time period in general. That vibe. It's good. We watched the joust, which was good. Lots of turns and shit in the story. It felt like a play or like WWE, like wrestling. Just because the crowd's involved, you get someone to pick to cheer for and everything. I would recommend you go if you've never gone. Do something like that. Thought I got more arrows. Lumberjack hat. I'm gonna take these things. I should have been taking more of them earlier. I'm gonna take them because I would like to have an outfit for each kind that I can switch between as I need it. That is one new thing. Are the outfits. You know? That didn't used to be a thing. At least as heavily. Chicken. Fuck you, chicken. And fuck you. Always gonna kill these animals as I see them, because you don't run into them that often. Gotta love getting duct tape. The way I drank that looked like a fucking brand deal. What is that place? I'm gonna check it out. Do I have steroids? No. I'm slowly getting addicted to these things. I'll still check it out though. It depends on what time it is in game. I probably have time to at least see what it is. Is it a fire station? What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Or is this just like a... It's a rest area, okay. Well, this will be fast to loot at least. It being one skull and all. Oh, I see someone on the ramp. You're fated to die. Unfortunately. Easy. Oh, I fucking knew something was up, dude. My spidey senses. Give me your leather, snake. Excuse me. That was a lot of blood. Can't imagine there's a ton of loot in a rest stop. I see you. I see your feetsies. Huh? Is that a mannequin? Nope. You still died by my arrow. Oh shit. Dude just came through the wall like fucking Kool-Aid, man. Oh. Probably don't need nitrate, but I'm at the stage right now where I'm just grabbing everything. It's one of those looting missions. I need to get out of here at some point too. Oh, okay, I'm glad Ow! You hit me through the door, you dick. The fuck? Trapping myself here. Why am I playing so bad? Who goes there? Someone's smacking on something. Just gonna close that, just in case. I can't see where he's at. Don't need you. Do a crossbow. I can sell it. Don't really need hop seeds. Because I don't really need to grow beer, to be honest. This one? Where are you? Oh. I knew you would show. Oh, that was worth finding him. Do need that tuna. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's fucking skedaddle. Go back to our place, put some shit away, and level up. Considering that it's almost nighttime, I better move fast. Did I get any steroids? No. Fucking fiending for those steroids. Still gonna loot shit along the way. Although I can't. Loot that specifically. Although I should probably rush. But I'll be fine. Oh, yes, an anvil. That's fucking huge, actually. Fuck that. Anvil is very nice to find. Is that better than mine? No. I do eventually want a regular knife. However, this level 4 bone knife is working pretty well so far. I'm not complaining. Down we go. Alright. We're here. Let's put this shit away and start leveling. No, paper does not go in there. Ammo does though. Ammo goes in there. Any other parts? No. Ethy. Clothing. We don't need 2 scavenger boots. I can just sell whichever one cost more. Because shirt, pants, shirt, gloves, pants, boots. Okay. I'm gonna put this in here for now because I don't have a forge yet. Oh, that's the sound of it being nighttime. Better turn this off. Put all of that away. Mods go in here. And sell stuff goes in there. Alright, let's look at our points. We have 5 points available. What to do? So we have archery. Well, why am I speaking like that? What else did we put points into? Oh, we wanted intellect too. We'll get point and grease monkey because eventually I want vehicles, and putting points into it gets you more magazines for it. We'll definitely do lucky looter. Nab a couple of points in there. And we'll put some more points in agility because that helps us overall. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I think we'll call it there for this episode of Survival Sunday. If you didn't watch last week, go ahead. We should be posting some Mass Effect videos this week, and yeah, just stay tuned, subscribe, that kind of stuff. Got a lot of new and interesting games that I'm going to be playing. There's a second channel where I react to a whole bunch of stuff. But thank you if you made it this far. Seriously, thanks.